Welcome to episode 6 of Combat Achievements and Collection Log. Apologies, this one is coming out a little later than I planned. It's been an exceptionally busy time for me IRL with job interviews, sport and lots of travelling between locations, so playing and editing time has been limited. In the previous episode of Combat Achievements and Collection Log, the Combat Diaries update finally arrived and I made a start on those after previously completing the Inferno after 19 attempts. I worked my way through 12 of the tasks from the easy, medium, hard and elite tier, covering bosses such as Skatizo, Krillsuit Saroths and Sarachnis. Also obtained my 15th pet on the account, and that one was the nice easy chompy chick. Elsewhere I filled in collection log slots for giant and mossy keys as well as some easy and medium clue uniques. In this episode I'll be aiming to finish the easy tier of the Combat Diaries as well as try some master tasks at other PVM activities. I hope you enjoy. Not the most exciting start to this one. A few of the tasks from Tempros, so I've already got over 50 KC here already. That was nice not to have to get that again, so that's a nice easy one there. Calm before the storm, just fix the totem. And this one, just put out some of the fires. Master of Buckets, another easy task. Bit of a messy finish to this game, and that is the Lone Angler task done. Still need to wear the full Angler's outfit for. I just had this on because I'm going to do Wintertail afterwards, and I failed White Cook as well. That's Tempros solo, I think. And yeah, this one nice and easy. Fire in the hole, that's just loading every single cannon on both sides. So you can do the first couple on the first down and the second two cannons. The second time you get it down, very straightforward. And another KC, and wearing the Angler's outfit, got another hard task there. And after doing all of those, might as well cash in our rewards and see if we get anything good. Okay, 25 soaked pages, that means we would have got another fish barrel, I presume. So missed out on the chance for a unique there, unfortunately. Okay, no pets so far, not expecting the pet of course, 1 in 8k, but gotta believe. And a few spirit flakes, nothing too inspiring, but could have got a unique. From one skilling boss to another, it's over tier Wintertail, quite a bit of KC already here. So just some more straightforward tasks to get through. So that is Can We Fix It? And cozy tasks done. Failed a couple of the other tasks which we'll get into very shortly. And I've got to get over 3,000 points as well. Okay, handyman task. That's a nice easy one. Well, all of them are pretty easy. And Mummy just healing the Pyromancer. Very straightforward. My luck doing Wintertail is actually quite decent before I got the tome and pretty much all the Pyromancer stuff. No pet unfortunately, but you know, it might be able to get it from this crate, and that is a medium task done, leaving no one behind. And got 3 crates for us to open. And nothing too much there, some burnt pages. And some raw swordfish, not too much to finish. So yeah, I've got to do the task where I do a solo. I haven't actually done solo Wintertail before. I'll probably come to that. I think that's in the hard tier. So when we come around to finishing that tier, I will move on and finish my stuff here. Yeah, there it is. Y-Fletch, very iconic. One task left to do at Sarachnis, which is just to kill Sarachnis with a crush weapon. So I bought the iconic cudgel. I'm still going to do this as I would like the pet, and it's good for elite and hard clues for my master clues. Yeah, that is going to be all the tasks done there. No need for the KC one, we've done plenty of that. Okay, the Deranged archaeologist. Never done this thing before, and I wouldn't say it was difficult. Yeah, it's just like well, I've done 120 odd crazy archaeologist KC, and it's exactly the same as that. Apart from it's a bit more dangerous, I would say. The attack, or the AoE attack, which the one you just saw there, can pretty much KO you in one hit, I think, if everything hits you. Like one of them has a max hit of like 70, so you do need to pay attention still. It's not exactly one you can just AFK, but it's very straightforward. I've got to do 50 KC here in total to complete the tasks. But in the meantime, I'm just going to do 10 and get the easy and the medium tier stuff done. That kill marks 10 KC at the Deranged archaeologist, and that is an easy combat task complete. Just got to quickly kill another giant, and that's another easy task complete. Another quick barrows task in the easy tier. There's a few to do in the medium tier and the hard tier. We'll get round to those probably in the future. Okay, back to the clues for a bit. Love this outfit, the Magma Helm, Crystal Armour and Infernal Cape. 436k for that master. 528k. And 339k. Moving over to the Calphite Queen, got a Calphite Slayer task. I thought I'd just quickly knock out those tasks while I could. And the first one here, just to kill it with vengeance. You do that when you kill KQ regularly, to be honest, some of the time, so it wasn't too difficult. Just get it to low HP, make sure the poison doesn't kill KQ, and then tank that last hit, whatever it is off prayer, and then the vengeance should do the rest for you. And yeah, got to do a kill with that Verax next. KQ's a funny one actually. The protection prayers it uses don't actually have that much impact. They don't block the attacks 100%, because when I went for the head I did a bit of the Sanguinesti Staff Mage method, and you frequently hit with magic on this phase, and you'll see on the next phase, because I've got to do the whole kill with Verax, I'll frequently hit anyway, although Verax of course does have the set effect of hitting through prayer anyway, but regardless of what weapon you use, you can always land a hit on KQ. Yeah, nice easy one here, just kill it with Verax and nothing else. Use a defender. I didn't know you could use a defender with a flail, so I would recommend you do that. Survived it just about, and I got the task done for that. That was an elite combat task. Voice crack wasn't. Over to Zulrah, really switching up this episode and just doing a lot of tasks all over the game, away from the easy tier. A few tasks in this kill, so one of them is to kill Zulrah with Vengeance, just as I did with KQ. And the other is for the perfect Zulrah as well, which just means don't take any hits from Snakelings, don't take any hits from the Venom Clouds, but you can take hits on this phase, which is what the plan was here. Just take your prayer off, and the Vengeance will kill Zulrah. And yeah, 2 tasks from that one, Snake Rebound and perfect Zulrah, ideal. And yeah, just over 3,000 kill count. Another task is to kill 3 Snakelings at once. All I did here is just put a few black chins, and yeah, did the job very easily there. That probably wasn't the cleanest way of doing it. You probably could blood barrage them for a bit of HP back at the same time. There's also a couple of tasks for killing Zulrah as quickly as possible, and I'm using a trident and blowpipe, so unlikely to get the absolute fastest one. Might need a harmonised Obor, some other methods for that. I'll probably have to do a bit of research when the time comes. It's a nice straightforward one to get here. That was a Speed Trialist and also a Serpentine Visage. Yeah, very nice. The task and the drop in the same kill. I got the perfect rotation to go for the kill that's less than a minute. And I got decent hits there. And then for some reason equipped my Pegasian boots. Hit there. And a hit there as well. And then I splashed that hit, and that hit, had I killed Zulrah in that hit, and then I did kill Zulrah. The next hit you saw there, that would have been enough to get under 54 seconds. But yes, unfortunately, you'll see it comes to an agonising 1 second above. So 55 seconds, had I not splashed and maybe had my Eternal Boots on, might have been a different story, but I'll take that. Couple of master clues in the meantime. I did suicide for this one, I wasn't PK'd, don't worry. 82k, that might well be the lowest one we've ever had. Yeah, it's not going to get much worse than that. Can only get better. Yes, that is a Gilded Coif. That is the second piece of Gilded I've had on the account, but it's not worth very much compared to the Obsidian Cape, which is in that clue. But yeah, it's a piece of Gilded, not bad. Okay, another Master, and 306k. Back to the easy tier. So there's a few tasks at Bryophita. Had to collect 10 Mossy Keys. I got that done in the last episode, and yeah, just got to do a few kills. One of them killing Bryophita with poison. One of them killing the little minions in 3 seconds, I think it is, so we'll probably worry a bit more about that during the time. Just going to use a blowpipe and a Serp. I'm going to avoid getting poison, going to use the Protect from Mage Prayer. All very straightforward stuff, and hopefully we might get some Bryophita's Essence while we're at it. Okay, I got a few tasks done there, got 2 of them done and failed the other 3, so we'll focus on those ones in the next few kills. The blowpipe and the Serp Pound guarantees venoming your opponent unless they're immune to it, so that's all I had to do here to get that task done. That was an easy one, a slow death. For some reason the Protect from Mage task didn't work on my first few kills, so I made sure I had the prayer up before I went in the room this time and made sure it counted, but I'm still going to do the one where I kill the minions within 3 seconds of each other, which should be easy if I just learn to click properly. Okay, so we're going to get that one done here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Look at that, very easy. Don't know how it took me 4 attempts, or well, 8 attempts really, if there's 2 minions per kill. Okay, we're going back 10 or 15 years in time now and using some free-to-play gear, so the full rune and the amulet of strength. I didn't have the fancy boots, unfortunately, but yeah, looking good with that yellow team cape. And the good old rune skimmy. And it was absolutely lethal, as you can see. And that is 7 KC, so just 3 more kills to go until we're finished, hopefully for good. And there we go, that is going to be 10 KC and the Bryophita tasks all done, and that's all of Bryophita for the easy tier. Unfortunately, no essence, and I didn't bother doing the beginner clues either, but yeah, probably won't be coming back here anytime soon. Won't be gathering many more keys. From one free-to-play boss to another, it's time to kill Obor. So I killed him once on Trailblazer Leagues, but otherwise I'm not particularly familiar with how he works, so just going to go in and blowpipe in and see what happens. Alright, nothing too complicated there by the looks of it, so let's see if we get any tasks for it. And got a couple, an easy task and a medium task for that. So I've got to do a kill where we don't take any damage, and that could be interesting. Okay, that was kill Obor in free-to-play gear, so yeah, use the full rune and the team cape and strength damage. The task having to kill Obor without taking any damage was quite problematic. This was before the update came in, meaning that as long as you had the correct protection prayers, you would complete the task. But yeah, there was a lot of unavoidable damage no matter what prayers you had on, like there. So yeah, this method didn't work, so I would have to find an alternative method to kill Obor. Anyway, in terms of this task, that was the final one of the easy tier, so just having to kill him while he's frozen. And yeah, very pleased to have that done, and we'll go claim our reward very shortly. I had enough keys to finish off my 10 KC, decided to come back with a max strength prey range, just double claw spec him and hope it hits zeros. That's 1 0, that's 1 claw spec. Okay, hit another 0, another claw spec. And yeah, swipe him to death. Did the job. No damage taken, 10 KC, 2 medium tasks done. Thank you very much, I won't be seeing you again, Obor. It's time to collect our first reward, which is going to be that Gomal's Hilt. Yeah, I haven't actually spoken to him yet, probably have to go through some dialogue. Yep, I've completed the easy tier. And there we go, we have the first reward, so I get a few teleports from here, get a nice little XP lamp, stick that one on agility. And yes, so that is 1 out of 6. A few more tasks just before we move on to the collection log section of this episode. So there's an elite one at the Ice Demon. And to be fair, most of these I didn't even look up before, I just kind of got them done as we did the raid. And there's one at Guardians, that's another elite one, dancing with statues. Yeah, nothing too complicated in any of these ones. A Deathless Raid finished there, and that was another elite combat task. KC 77 now at Chambers, so a reminder, 5 purples in this KC so far. And hopefully many more. And the final one, a little task on the Mutadile, so yes, just chopping down the tree, making sure it doesn't eat from it in any point, and yeah, it's another elite combat task in Chambers done. Next up was a Jad task, very exciting, haven't done a Fire Cave for a long time, and after spending about 3 weeks in the Inferno, it was kind of nice to be in the Fight Caves, and suddenly the atmosphere's a lot more chilled out, and it's very straightforward. There's a few tasks in here, there's some ones that we probably won't be attempting anytime soon, and ones that we probably will be, and some of them are quite fun to be honest. That simple one there was just a tank of Jad hits, 73 didn't kill me, thankfully. And you did have a Slayer task for this. I also did the one in this where I don't let the melees heal on me either, which I'll explain in just a second. Almost forgot the prayer there actually. I mean, imagine beaching the Inferno and then dying to single Jad in the Fight Caves. And I thought I would get the healer task done, but then one just emerged from within Jad, so I'll have to, I think, just look up the spawns and look at where the healers come from, so I can do the task where you don't let any of the healers get to Jad. But anyway, no problems with this Fire Cave. That's 14 KC, an elite and master combat task done. And yes, the one with the melees, as long as you don't let the melees touch you at any point, they won't heal, and you get that task done. And of course we'll gamble the cape, go for pet number 16. And of course not. To finish this episode, I'm going to do something slightly different with the collection log and aim to fill in 10 slots from Slayer and miscellaneous tasks. Where I've got a lot of junk items to tick off, or items that I've probably got in the past, but that was before the log came out. So I might make this a regular feature until I finish off most of those shorter length items, and that should bump up our total collection log count a lot faster as well. So yes, nice easy one here. I won't actually count any of these ones. Chompy bird hats, a lot of them, but I'll probably just drop them. But it's going to make a nice addition to my log slots, up to 587 just after that. Yes, there's a few more to go, but I won't be killing any more chompies until I'm probably ready to quit the game by the time I do. Here's the first one, the right skull half. This brings back a few memories, going to this dungeon back in the day, many years ago. There's a few more pieces I need to get to. That is the bottom of Scepter, and just need the top of Scepter as well. And that will fill in our log slots for. I had to do this for the Rock Diary, I think, so yeah, I probably did it once before. And yeah, that was the top of Scepter. Pretty straightforward from one of those beasts. And some bronze boots from these Slayer creatures. Got to get the iron ones as well. And instead of iron boots, I've got the 1 in 1000 cockatrice head. Very nice, not too bad. Not going to complain about that. Still need the boots though. And sure enough, there they were, 1 in 128. Okay, something Iron Men often have to grind for, a Brine Saber, 1 in 512 drop. Took about 580 to get that one. A couple more items, some chewed bones from a Mythical Dragon. I actually do need that for the Canon Elite Diary anyway, so that's one I had to do anyway, that's good. Didn't take us too long either, might get a Dragon Vorkath, you never know. And some Mystic Gloves Light from a Rock Slug. That was an action-packed episode with over 40 combat achievement tasks knocked out in this one. We finished the easy tier and made progress in all of the other tiers apart from Grandmaster. So 11 tasks in the medium tier done, 2 in the hard tier, 10 in the elite tier and 2 in the master tier. Bringing our total completed tasks to 120 out of 400. And here's a summary of where we're at with each tier. Specifically, I completed tasks from the 2 skilling bosses, Temperos and Wintertoe, and finished up all the tasks at Obor and Bryophita, the free-to-play bosses. I also ventured out to other bosses of different difficulties, killing the Calphite Queen, Zulrah, Deranged Archaeologist, and did a couple of Chambers of Xeric runs, as well as a Fight Caves run. In the collection log, 1 new Master Clue unique, and that was the Gilded Koi for my second piece of Gilded on the account. Elsewhere, I decided to fill in 10 slots from the Slayer and Miscellaneous tab in the log, so grabbed some drops such as the Brine Saber, Cockatrice Head, Chewed Bones, and other junky stuff that we just needed to fill in the slots, and that brings my total collection log slots filled up to 596 out of 1,365. Thank you for watching the video, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.